Welcome to this session once again. Now we had ended in question 5 and we have now crossed to the other category of questions. Still, we are making an analysis of the PLE English Language 2024. Now with question 6 to 15, they gave us an instruction that was use the correct form of the word given in the brackets to complete each of the sentences. And in question 6, it states, Anne is the dash of the two girls. In bracket, we were given an adjective first. And for a child to answer this question, had to remember the concept of adjectives. When they talk of Anne, they are comparing Anne with the other two girls. Now, when they say Anne is the dash of the two girls, it simply means that Anne who is being talked about is among these two people, because we find a challenge with most learners. Here, there are those who were writing us the answer fastest, that Anne is the fastest of the two learners. This was a wrong idea. Why? Anne, whom they are talking about, is part of the two. And dear viewers, as well as learners, it is not that when you see article the, that you are to write an adjective in superlative. That is a wrong idea. When you are expressing comparisons of adjectives, we consider the number. So in this question, it is the number of two that would lead you to understand that you are to express the adjective first in comparative degree. Because in comparisons, when the number of the items being compared is 2, we always have to write that adjective we are to use in the comparative degree. So the answer here, it was to be faster. Anne is the faster of the two girls. Anne is among the two people they are talking about. In question 7, the big mangoes Aisha bought were sweet. On the dash, in bracket, we were given still a word juice. Now, as we relate to this question, we had to understand the meaning of the word sweet, whereby in language, sweet is an adjective. So in simple terms, they want you to complete this statement by changing the noun that has been given in bracket as juice and use it in relation to the adjective of sweet, because they are talking about mangoes. So if these mangoes are sweet, we have now to express juice in terms of an adjective such that sweetness and the being juicy, they are matching. So that means here the answer was to be expressed as juicy. The big mangoes Aisha bought were sweet and juicy. Then number 8, I was glad to hear that the visitors arrived home dash. In bracket we were given an adjective safe. Now, here in this expression, you have to consider the action arrived. It was the guiding word for you to know the answer you are going to, or to know the collective form of using the word given in bracket. Being that they gave you arrived, here that means you are going to relate the action verb and express the manner in which that action was performed. Meaning, the word given in the bracket, or this noun that we were given in the bracket, we have to change it and we use it as an adverb. Because when we talk of adverbs, these are the words that we can use to tell the manner in which various actions are done. But you also remember, we have different forms of adverbs, not only adverbs of manner. So, in this expression, we were supposed to complete our statement by expressing it as safely. So the answer has to be, I was glad to hear that the visitors arrived home safely. Number 9, Obed could not hide his dash when he was elected head boy. In bracket, we were given an adjective, happy. But when we read the statement, they don't want us to show comparison. They don't want us to reflect the degree. But now they want us to talk about that mood that Obed had when he was elected head boy. Meaning, we have to change this word or the adjective happy. For us to complete this question, we are going to change it and use it as an abstract noun, because abstract nouns can be used to express the state, to express conditions. So, being that Obed could not hide, what couldn't he hide? He couldn't hide his happiness when he was elected head boy. Number 10, they said, does Jojo enjoy going out on dash days? We were given the noun rain. And when we talk of rain, this is a noun. But when you read this question, they want us to state the condition in P1, P2, P3. We all learned weather conditions. They are what we call types of weather. So here they were testing learners whether they are aware of the various conditions of weather. So, being that they are talking about the conditions of weather, it means in this expression for this noun, we are supposed to express it to complete our statement. We are going to state it as a condition of weather. Its form to complete the sentence must be used in the form of a condition of weather. So, rain, as we state it in the form of a condition of weather, it has to be expressed as rainy. But there is a challenge. Most learners, they found a problem that the spelling of the word rainy, most of them were writing N. Dear viewers, let us train learners to get to understand when do we double the last consonant in a given word. When you look at the word rain, this noun doesn't have a CVC order here. In some textbooks, we call it CVC rule. But also this rule, it is not just a matter that when you say a word in the ending in the last 3 syllables, that it is to take the CVC. No, we have to consider the last consonant. If the sound is stressed, we can double. But viewers, with this noun rain, it doesn't fall under the CVC rule. So learners who were writing N, they were wrong. With the sun, it is okay, because when you read that noun, sun, the last consonant is stressed. That's why as we write the state of condition of weather, sunny, we double the N. Thank you, and I request that stay tuned as we get to the other next 5 questions, and I appreciate for your time. Continue and stay tuned. Thank you.
Download our app now on Google Play and Apple Store.